The book starts with a quote from Ernest Hemingway. "There is no hunting like the hunting of man, and those who have hunted armed men long enough and liked it never care for anything else thereafter." Savage Son, the third novel in my James Reece Terminal List series, is a novel that I've wanted to write since the 6th grade, when we read a short story called The Most Dangerous Game by Richard Connell, first published in 1924. That is really a book about the dark side of man, told through the dynamic of hunter and hunted. And even back then, at 11 years old, I told myself that one day, when I got out of the military, I would write a modern-day thriller that paid tribute to that short story. And I wanted it to be my first novel. But as I put all these different ideas down on the table, it was very clear to me that I needed to start with the Terminal List because the characters weren't yet to a place where I could explore the themes that I explore in Savage Son. So wrote the Terminal List, and still at the end of the Terminal List, James Reece wasn't quite there yet. Then he goes through this story of violent redemption in True Believer, and at the end of True Believer, I knew that he was now at a place where I could explore the themes of Savage Son. Book number 3. All right, there are a lot of different weapons, pistols, rifles, shotguns, blades, all sorts of things in the pages of my novels. And in Savage Son, he carries a P320. And in this passage right here, "You always wanted to live in Robin's guest house," Rafe smiled, referring to his father's middle name and knowing his friend would get it. "I'm sure he'll put you to work sooner or later and make you earn your keep, so if I were you, I'd play sick for as long as possible." Good tip. Reach under the seat. Reece reached down and pulled out a Sig P320 X-Compact in a Black Point Tactical mini-wing holster. "Maddo thought that might come in handy," Rafe said, referring to their former command master chief, who now ran the training academy for 6 Hour. "Does everyone know I'm back?" Reece asked. "You know this community, brother," Rafe said with a smile. "We're worse than old ladies in a sewing circle." So in Savage Son, James Reece picks up the Sig P320 X-Compact right here. But if there were some other versions available, like this right here, and this is a P320, but it is customized by the guys at True Precision. Look at that. Now that is a sweet pistol. So maybe he would have carried something like this had I known about them back then, or perhaps something from the custom shop. And you can go on the 6 Hour website and check out their custom shop and make something like this right here. So that's a P365, and you can go on there and choose the grip mod, you can choose the barrel, the slide, the magazine, the optic, and build yourself a custom pistol just like this one. So if that had existed back then, that might have been in James Reece's hands as well.